Welcome dear student and Jai Swami Narayan. Today we will discuss the most important point of the chapter, mirror formula and the magnification. Dear student, previously we were understand how the image formed by the concave mirror, how the image formed by the convex mirror, where the image form and what type of the image can be formed by a concave and the convex mirror. But how we can calculate at what distance the image will be produced, what will be the nature of the image, that we can also calculate with the help of the mirror formula. So dear student, today we discuss what is the mirror formula, how we can calculate the image distance by the mirror formula, and what is the magnification, how we calculate the magnification, right? So let's start with the to understand about a mirror formula, consider the ray diagram of a concave mirror. Here one concave mirror is placed, the pole of the concave mirror, right? Principal focus of the concave mirror, center of curvature of the concave mirror. Same we can write in terms of the convex mirror also, right? So if the object AB, here the object is a AB, is placed at a distance u from the pole of the principal axis. Now where the image will be produced in case of the concave mirror, when the object is placed beyond the C, the image will be produced between C and F. So similar ray diagram we can draw when the object AB is placed at a distance u from the pole. So this distance is called the object distance, right? So the distance of the object from the pole of the mirror is called the object distance u, right? So here we also apply the psi convection. So the object distance for the concave mirror we consider a negative. So to obtain the image by a ray diagram, we consider the three different ray emerging from A, right? So first ray is a ray parallel to the principal axis AM. After reflection, this ray is passing from the principal focus. Second ray, if we consider the ray passing from the center of curvature, after reflection, the ray is reflected in the same direction. And third ray, when the ray of the light is obliquely at a pole of the principal axis, at any angle of the pole of the principal axis, after reflection, it will move in this direction, right? So this all the three rays after reflection meet at a point, this point. So at this point the image of a point A is formed at this point A dash, and similarly the all the points on the object AB, right, after reflection we can obtain in this line, right? So the A dash B dash image is formed, right? So object AB and their image A dash B dash is formed between center of curvature and principal focus. So distance from the pole to the image, distance from the pole to the image is called the image distance V, right? And distance from the pole to the principal focus is called the focal length of the mirror, right? Understand all the point, right? First one is the object distance, second one is the image distance, and third one is the focal length. So the distance of the object from its pole is called the object distance. The distance of the image from the pole of the mirror is called the image distance, and distance of the principal focus from the pole of the mirror is called the focal length. So dear student, the relation between object distance u, image distance v and focal length f is called the mirror formula. So mirror formula is a formula which related to the object distance u, image distance v and the focal length f. So what is the mirror formula? The mirror formula is the relation between object distance, image distance and the focal length. So what is the mirror formula? Let us see. Right? So same thing, the relation between object distance, image distance and principal focus. So mirror formula is 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, where v is the image distance, u is the object distance and f is the focal length. So dear student, when the mirror was made, right, its focal length is fixed, right? So what is the focal length? When the mirror is made, its focal length is fixed. We cannot change its focal length. So for the different object distance, we can easily calculate the image distance v, right? So once the focal length of the mirror is fixed, for the different object distance u, we can easily calculate the image distance. If you know the object distance and the image distance, we can calculate the focal length. If you know focal length and the image distance, we can calculate the position of the object. So dear student, this formula is very useful to calculate the examples of the mirror, right? In the examples, object distance is given to you, focal length is given to you, you need to calculate the image distance, at what position the image will be formed. So the mirror formula is very important for the examples, right? So what is the mirror formula? Mirror formula is 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, where v is the image distance, u is the object distance and f is the focal length, right? So here the focal length of the mirror is fixed when the mirror was made, right? So how we can calculate the focal length of the mirror? So for that we need to understand the one relation between the radius of curvature and the focal length. Dear student, what do you mean by the radius of curvature? The radius of the imaginary sphere from which the mirror was made is called the radius of curvature, right? And focal length, the distance between the principal focus and the pole is called the focal length. So radius of curvature and focal length is related to this equation, r is equal to twice f. So the radius of curvature is double than the focal length of the mirror, or we can say that the focal length of the mirror f is equal to radius of curvature divided by 2. So once the mirror was made, the radius of curvature is fixed, right? And at a exactly half distance, the principal focus is there. So the focal length is exactly half of the radius of curvature. So dear student, understand about what is the mirror formula and how we can calculate the focal length of the mirror, right? So mirror formula is 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, and the relation between the radius of curvature and focal length is equal to r is equal to 2f, or f is equal to r by 2. So for that we can calculate if the radius of curvature of a mirror is 180 centimeter, then its a focal length is a 90 centimeter, half of the radius of curvature. So dear student, one point you remember in this also, we must use the Cartesian sign convention while substituting the numerical values of u, v and f. So we must use here the Cartesian sign convention which we were discussed in a previous video. So for the Cartesian sign convention, see the previous video again, right? So what is the Cartesian sign convention for the concave mirror? For the concave mirror, right, the distance on the right side of the mirror we consider positive, right, and the distance on the left side of the mirror we consider negative. So in this case, how we apply the Cartesian sign convention? So here the object is placed on the left side of the mirror, so we take the value of object distance is negative, right? Image we obtain also on the left side of the mirror, so image distance we also consider as a negative. And for a concave mirror, the focal length is always negative. For a convex mirror, the focal length is always positive, right? So keep in mind while calculating the examples, we put a numerical values of u, v and f. We must use the Cartesian sign convention. And for the Cartesian sign convention, see the previous video. કાર્ટેશિયન સાઇન કન્વેક્શન જો તમને ના યાદ હોય તો આના આગળના વિડીયોની અંદર આપણે કાર્ટેશિયન સાઇન કન્વેક્શન સમજ્યા હતા. તો પહેલાં કાર્ટેશિયન સાઇન કન્વેક્શન બરાબર સમજી લો અને પછી એના એક્ઝામ્પલ તમે કેલ્ક્યુલેટ કરશો તો એ એક્ઝામ્પલ તમારા માટે ઇઝી થઈ જશે. સો ફોર ધ એક્ઝામ્પલ વી યુઝ ધ ફોર્મ્યુલા 1 by u 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f, right? So now dear student, here we understand one more point regarding a mirror. Spherical mirror is a magnification of the spherical mirror, right? So dear student, first of all, what do you mean by the magnification? So magnification tell us about how the image of the object are magnified, right? So if the image of the object is a larger, image of the object is a smaller, right? So image is larger than the object, image is smaller than the object. At what extent the image is larger, at what extent the image is smaller, we can calculate with the help of the magnification. So dear student, what do you mean by the magnification? So magnification is defined as the ratio of height of the image h dash to the height of the object h. So here dear student, if we consider the object AB and the height of the object is h, consider the height of the object AB is h and the height of the image A dash B dash is h dash. So the ratio of height of the image h dash to the height of the object h is called the magnification. So by this definition, the formula of the magnification m is equal to height of the image h dash divided by height of the object h. So we get m is equal to h dash by h. So by this formula, we can calculate the height of the image of an object in case of both concave mirror as well as the convex mirror, right? But if we place the object h and the image will be formed at the distance v, so the magnification can also be calculated in terms of the object distance and the image distance, right? It is the ratio of the image distance to the object distance. So formula of the magnification, you have to remember this. Magnification m is equal to height of the image h dash divided by height of the object h. It is equal to minus v by u, where v is the image distance and u is the object distance, right? So magnification can be calculated by a two way, by the height of the image and the height of the object, and image distance divided by object distance. So here, dear student, you need to remember these three formula. First one is mirror formula. What is the mirror formula? 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f. Second formula is relationship between the focal length and the radius of curvature. F is equal to r by 2. And third formula is magnification. H m is equal to h dash by h is equal to minus v by u. If you know the object distance, if you know the focal length, right, we can easily calculate the image distance with the help of mirror formula. And from this formula, m is equal to minus v by u, we can calculate the magnification, so that we can know how the image of an object, right, image of an object is larger or a smaller, image of the object is a virtual and erect or a real and inverted, right? So this type of the information we can get from the magnification. Now, dear student, let us see the importance of the magnification. How the magnification is important to get the nature of the image. So let us see the some important points regarding a magnification. So dear student, if you calculate the magnification from the above formula, m is equal to h dash by h, or m is equal to minus v by u, and if the magnification m is negative, the value of magnification we get negative, we can say that the image is real and inverted. So in case of the concave mirror, right, the image is real and inverted. So for the concave mirror, the magnification is negative, right? So if the magnification is negative, the image is real and inverted. Whereas if the magnification is positive, the image is virtual and erect, right? So from the magnification, we can get the image is real and inverted, or the image is virtual and erect. If the magnification is negative, the image is real and inverted, and if the magnification is positive, the image is virtual and erect. Now when, if the height of the image and the height of the object are same, right, image formed by the mirror is the height of the image formed by the mirror is same as the height of the object, we can say that the magnification is equal to 1. So if the magnification is equal to 1, we can say that the height of the image is same as the height of the object, and the image is equal to the object. But if the height of the image is greater than the height of the object, right, the magnification m is greater than 1. So if the magnification m is greater than 1, the value of magnification is greater than 1, we can say that the image is larger than the object, right? And if the magnification is less than 1, the value of magnification is less than 1, we can say that the image is diminished. That means the image is smaller than the object. So from the magnification positive negative, we can get the image is real or virtual, and from the value of the magnification we can say that the object is size of the image is same as the size of the object, image is larger than the object, or the image is smaller than the object. And the important point is that the magnification of the plane mirror is always +1. Here the plus, for the plus we can say that the magnification image produced by the plane mirror is virtual and erect, and value one value represent that the image is same as the object. So here the plus sign indicates the virtual and erect image, and 1 indicates that the image is equal to the object's size. So the magnification of the plane mirror is always +1. Plus indicates the virtual and erect image, and 1 indicates the value 1 indicates the image is equal to the size of the object. Right? Now important point is that if the magnification is positive and less than 1, its a value is less than 1, image is smaller than the object, right? The mirror, it is a convex mirror. So for a convex mirror, the value of magnification is positive and the image is smaller than the object, right? Now if the magnification is positive and the value is more than 1, the mirror is a concave mirror, right? So if the value of magnification is more than 1 and the positive value, we can say that the mirror is a concave mirror. But if the magnification is negative and the value is less than 1, we can say that the mirror is a concave mirror. So dear student, understand about the mirror formula and the relation between the radius of curvature and the focal length, right? What is the magnification and how we can calculate the magnification. In the next video, we will see the examples regarding a mirror formula.